today. I welcome you all to this interactive session. On behalf of Amity University, it is my honor to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guests from the Center for Development of Advanced Computing, C-DAC, for a strategic meeting on joint innovation, technology uptake, and capacity building in emerging technologies. To begin with, I would like to request Dr. B.K. Mooti sir to kindly welcome Dr. Arvind Kumar sir with the Tulsi sapling. I would like to request Dr. W. Selvamoorthy sir to kindly welcome Shri Jitendra Singh sir with a Tulsi sapling. I would like to request Dr. M.K. Datta sir to kindly welcome Mr. Apurv Kohli with a Tulsi sapling. I would now like to request Dr. Kalpana Srivastav ma'am to kindly welcome Ms. Richa Chaudhary ma'am with a Tulsi sapling. I would now like to request Dr. B.K. Mooti sir to kindly welcome Mr. Anurag Rajput sir with a Tulsi sapling. As we stand on the threshold of the next technological revolution, the importance of quantum computing, high performance computing, and advanced AI systems cannot be overstated. These domains are redefining national capabilities, accelerating scientific discovery, and shaping global competitiveness. In this context, today's visit by the distinguished C-DAC delegation and senior scientists holds immense significance. C-DAC has been a national leader in high performance computing, quantum research, and indigenous technology development. C-DAC has also been the pillar of India's supercomputing journey and a key driver of the National Supercomputing Mission. Their presence here not only reflects a shared vision of scientific excellence, but will also open meaningful avenues for collaboration, joint research, capacity building, and technology development. To commence the program formally, I would now like to request Dr. B.K. Mooti sir to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Koshki. Good afternoon to all. Most respected Honorable Founder President Sir and Honorable Chancellor Sir and Dr. Salumurthy Sir and Vice Chancellor Madam and all the trustees from Amity Education Group. On behalf of all of them and Amity University and on my personal behalf, I welcome Mr. Arvind Kumar, who is earlier in MIT for almost 40 years, and he was also DG, Director General Standardization and Quality Control and Testing Centers across the country. And also he was a Chief Controller of Certifying Authorities, that is all the digital signatures in the country being filed by various companies. So those registrars will be controlling and regulatory body. He was heading that. And after that, he is now currently senior advisor of C-DAC, all the C-DAC centers. And he is promoting cybersecurity and high performance computing, national supercomputing. So the second phase of national supercomputing mission. So he was the person who is driving from the ministry, and he is heading that group at that time when I was coordinating all the C-DAC centers. And C-DAC, as you all know, that when in 1980s, when US government denied supercomputer to India, and few scientists from our country, Professor Rajaraman, Professor Dr. N. Seshagiri, Professor Vijay Bhatkar, some of these people, they sat together, Professor P.V.S. Rao from TAFR, these are the people who contributed and said that why can't we develop our own supercomputer? and hence C-DAC was established in 1987. And within a record time of 3 years, India could produce a supercomputer which was fourth in the world at that time. From the scratch, to the supercomputer, which is beating many of the supercomputers of the nation, and it became the fourth in the world at that time. And the journey continued, and then various supercomputing computers have been established. And today, the national weather forecasting is being done on this, and drug supply chain management by CSR for various people, that is being done. Drug repurposing is being done, and molecular modeling and many of the applications, scientific applications, are being done in the national supercomputing facility that is being given. And now in many of the IITs, national supercomputers were established. So that is the greatness of C-DAC. And even when the boom was there for IT software boom, getting a job in C-DAC was a dream job for many of the youngsters. So that is there, still it is there. Many of the people are trying to get into the C-DAC, and that is the beauty of that. I was fortunate to be associated right from its inception, 1987 onwards, at various stages, and I was also heading C-DAC Noida Center for 5 years, and I was also coordinating for C-DAC activities administratively from the Ministry of IT, all the 12 centers of C-DAC. So I welcome the team from this, and Dr. Arvind Kumar, Dr. Jitendra Singh. He's not Dr. Jitendra Singh. He was in C-DAC Noida for 25 years. And his greatness is he is in the implementation side. C-DAC Noida was the only government organization of CMMI level 5 certified when compared to other things, Infosys and Wipro and NIIT, and those are few companies. And C-DAC was the government organization which was certified CMMI level 5. That is the highest level of capability maturity model. So he was heading the implementation team, and he has designed a drug warehousing e-Aushadhi. That means all the public health departments, all the hospitals where the pharmacy is there, the drugs are being given. So that is completely computerized. And also many of the people, there is a hand in glove between the pharmacists and the government officials who are the pharmacists. To avoid that, he has designed that system, very foolproof system, and the alerts will come so that spurious drugs, if anywhere in the country is given, it will pop up immediately. By the end of the day, you can recall all the patients who are given that medicine. So that is the greatness, and he got many awards for this application implementation. Now he is heading C-DAC Delhi Center. And as Apurva Kohli was heading the ACTS Advanced Computer Training Centers, I think most of you are aware that finishing school type of thing, PG diploma, advanced PG diploma courses, and the ACTS is very popular. And Mr. Anurag is also working in C-DAC Delhi office, and Richa is also working as a faculty in the ACTS of C-DAC. So welcome you all, and I welcome all the FSTR scientists, scientific warriors, and senior people from FSTR, and then all the universities and AUP faculty members, and all the researchers and computer science department of AUP people are there. And Dr. Kalpana Srivastava is another stalwart in the mental health who is there. She was in that Manas project of with the C-DAC and that WIMS Hyderabad, WIMS Bangalore, NIMHANS Bangalore, and they have AFMC Pune. So they have developed that under the PSA office. So that was also launched by the PSA and very successfully and implemented. Dr. Kalpana Srivastava is also here. Now she is with our Amity Institute of Behavioral Sciences School institution heading that. And Dr. Tanu Jindal and other people are there. Dr. Sujata Pandey, who is heading our as a director for the Amity Innovation and Design Center. So all the people, and Dr. Neeraj Sharma and Dr. A.K. Singh, of course, they are very stalwarts and veterans in promoting the science and technology innovations in Amity University Group. So I welcome you all. Thank you very much, and over to Dr. Sir.
Thank you, sir, for the warm address. I would like to mention that to provide the C-DAC team with a comprehensive overview of Amity University's aligned initiatives, a series of laboratory visits has also been scheduled. After this interaction, the esteemed C-DAC delegation and accompanying dignitaries will be escorted to the following key facilities: the Drone Research Center, the AI Center of Excellence, Amity Innovation and Incubation Center, the Electronics and Advanced Characterization Facility. Now, I would like to humbly request Dr. Selva Murthy sir, President, Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation, to present an overview on the Amity Universe, its global initiatives and scientific advancement. Please, sir.
Thank you, Koshi. Good afternoon to every one of you. Today is a very important day where we have a very distinguished delegation from C-DAC. So on behalf of Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji, and Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan ji, and on behalf of every one of us in Amity fraternity, I have great pleasure in welcoming Dr. Arvind Kumar and Mr. Jitendra Singh. Then we have Mr. Apurva Kohli, Mr. Anurag, and Seema. So such a distinguished delegation from C-DAC. That itself shows the senior people coming to Amity. It presents your urge, willingness, keenness to collaborate with us. And I'm sure that your visit today will open up many new avenues for collaboration. Because Dr. Ashok Chauhan, the founder president, he has always kept a philosophy with which the whole Amity system works is to get the outcome. So the outcome for you to C-DAC and also to Amity. So we will be actually looking forward to, in this discussion, what do you have in your aspirations that how Amity Universe can contribute to C-DAC mission, and then how Amity can gain in terms of collaborative projects, specific funding support, and the internship for our students, maybe for projects for our the collaborate like master students. They spend the last semester 6 months. So can we send such people so that they will add value to your computing capability, advanced computing capability, which is the C-DAC mission. And so we have a very powerful computer science here. Besides, I'll show you the general research and innovation. But I want to present some of the people who have been selected for this meeting are chosen and handpicked that they are the people relevant to this who will take it forward. Like, for example, we have computer science. We have artificial intelligence, which is 10 petaflop computing capability today. The most powerful computing capability in a university system. And then we also have computer science, psychology, and drones, engineering. We have J.K. Rai from electronics and computers. And we have also picked up people who can look at how do we connect them for internship and placement as well. So that is why he is also here he is the chief of our CRC. And I must appreciate Dr. Murthy, B.K. Murthy, for bringing this connect. And Dr. Murthy, he has served in MeitY on a very senior position, and you have all been connected with him when he was in MeitY. But now he is in the Amity Foundation for Science, Technology and Innovation Alliances. And he's looking at how do we bring translational research focus, as well as how do we bring research and innovation, expanding collaborations with C-DAC, as well as other organizations. So Dr. Murthy, let's give a big clap to Dr. Murthy as well for this wonderful job he is doing. Then AFSIA, we have Dr. A.K. Singh, who was the earlier Director General in the DRDO. That's the highest position, distinguished scientist, as well as the Director General for the Soldier Support Technologies. And he was also for some time in Biotechnology Center with DBT. So he has a very strong contribution to life sciences, particularly the soldier support. And he is spearheading as the senior vice president of our foundation. Thank you, Dr. A.K. And I'm sure that AFSTIA will now take it forward this as outcome. And Dr. Neeraj Sharma He is one of our very, very senior official who is the Deputy Director General in the AFSTIA, that is Amity Foundation for Science, Technology, Innovation Alliances. He has been the Secretary of the Technology Development Board, which is a part of the Ministry of Science and Technology, TDB. So he was Secretary TDB, and we are spearheading many missions, including one of the mission was how do you increase the TRL level? How do you enable technologies to mature? Technology Enabling Center, which is his own brainchild, and which he brought so much transformation in the national scenario of the infrastructure building, as well as maturing the technology from lower level of TRL to a higher level. Then we all have distinguished faculties and the FCS, SNT warriors who are here. Because founder president Dr. Chauhan has created science and technology needs urge, speed, pace. So how do you bring that as a concept? So he has brought a war room and also SNT warriors. The warrior word may sound different, paradoxical, but then warrior means he has that urge to work immediately. So that is how the SNT warriors who are sitting here will take forward your all that what you have as an aspiration for C-DAC as well as for Amity. So we welcome you all. Once again, let's give a big clap to our delegation which has come. So let me start with I'm going to give a little glimpse about what is the research and innovation ecosystem in Amity. Because so many universities exist, but then universities, according to the chancellor, according to the founder president, it has to be a cradle of innovation. Because it has to churn out the future technologies. It has to seed the future technologies. So that is the philosophy with which Amity is giving a focus on research and innovation. So we call ourselves Research and Innovation Driven University, where the whole pedagogy, method of delivery, curriculum design, everything is towards creating that ability of creativity, innovation, problem solving ability. That is what even in our academics, we bring that research dimension over there. So we focus on learning by doing, not just only by classroom teaching and then pass out, but we make them competent, we make them skilled, so that when they go back, their employability is very high. So the philosophy of Amity education is, how do we churn out the future global citizens who are endowed with knowledge, including spiritual knowledge, skills including soft skills, good behavior, sanskars, values. That is how the 8 lakh alumni we have across the globe, they are now actually spearheading the Amity philosophy across the globe to create a happy world. So this is Amity. Now moving towards this, so welcome the distinguished delegation. So he is our founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan ji, who I'm sure he will be watching this in spite of all these other commitments which he has. His first priority is research and innovation. And so thank you, Founder President, for giving these blessings to us, and also see that the Amity grows to be the best in the world. So that is your ultimate aim, is he wants Amity, particularly research, innovation, to be the best in the world. So first to be the best in the country, and then to be the best in the world. So that is his philosophy. And whatever he has said, dreamt, has happened. So that is why when God pushes somebody, inspires somebody, motivates somebody, no power in this world can stop such a person to achieve the goal. So his philosophy is success by compulsion. We are governed by 2 chancellors, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Dr. Asim Chauhan, the young dynamic leaders, and educated in West, particularly in the Europe, early education, and then London School of Economics and University College of London, Dr. Atul Chauhan, the one on the top. Dr. Asim Chauhan is a product of Wharton Business School, and Mr. Amol Chauhan is a product of Harvard. So this is what is the governance of Amity Group today. So it is governed by elite group of educated and committed, devoted people who make sacrifice to make our country prosperous. Next. So these are our campuses. Each campus looks, different. We have 12 universities in India, 18 campuses abroad, 28 schools. I'm just giving a little landscape and the way the architecture, the landscaping occurs. Each one is unique. Next. These are our Indian campuses. Some of them I have picked up. These are our overseas campuses in Dubai, Mauritius, Singapore, London, Romania, USA. We have in USA 2 campuses. We have in Kenya, Amsterdam, and all these 18 countries. Next. Then we also have schools. We have 28 schools, both in India and abroad. This is again a powerful system which we have right from pre-nursery to postdoc, the whole value chain for education. Amity is providing for the whole globe. So we are present in the globe as such. So these are our schools. Next, our school children are doing very well. They are, if you look at the CBSE results, you'll find them first, second, third, sometimes all the three from Amity international schools and global schools. Then Univo, we have a distance education, which is again very important because inclusive education, the gross enrollment ratio, if it has to go from 28% to 50%, then it has to be also through the online and distance education. So we have a separate, Mr. Ajit Chauhan looks after this wing of online and distance education. The first one to be recognized by Government of India as online and distance education is Amity University. So we have many things first which is being done here. Next. Now, coming to our age of the university is only 20 years because we became university in 2005. But if you see the ranking, we are in the, as a university, 1200 university, we are number 22. This is a very fast growth. This is because of the commitment of our trustees, right from founder, president, chancellors, vice chancellors, all faculties, so dedicated. They work on a mission mode rather than on a job. So that is the commitment, affiliation, and devotion which our faculties have. That is how we have reached this position of university. So there are, some of them are here. Next. And also in the international ranking, we are ranked by QS, Times Higher Education. So all these top ranking institutions in the top 3% of the universities across the globe. Next. So this is one indicator, the IPR, intellectual property rights, what new knowledge you have generated, which will be reflected by, one is IPR, the other one is publications, and then ultimately product and technology development. So this is what we have shown in this slide, that we got our founder president received this from Mr. Piyush Goyal, who is the Minister of Commerce, and he presented, and a number of awards have been received subsequently for IPR. Next. And here again you see Mr. Jitendra Singh presenting the award to founder president for the IPR. Dr. Mashelkar presenting. Then we also have academic programs. Just next slide. We have more than 300 UG, PG doctoral programs, including postdoc. And you see these courses, you name any courses, anything you name, whether it's agriculture or it is aerospace or it is nuclear science and technology or it is information technology, every area we work. So ours is a multidisciplinary university. All our universities are multidisciplinary, where you have science, technology, engineering, humanities, including law, education, and even special education. So that is how our program encompasses every aspect which is required for our country as well as for the whole globe. Next. So if you look at the overall achievements, today we have 250,000 students. Currently, if you look at the holding, it will be more than 250,000 students in all these campuses. And then we have filed 2,620 patents, and our H index is 195, which is again a reflection of what impact our scientific community and their publication make on the other scientific community, members of the other scientific community. Next. Now we are focusing on the translation so that you give deliverables. 35 technology transfers we have done. In fact, tomorrow we have a technology transfer in this. So that is happening. On the agricultural, one of the product which we are going to transfer tomorrow is on a consortium of bacteria which will increase the abiotic stress tolerance. So that is what is going to be transferred tomorrow. So this is the research ecosystem which we have created. We connect with all the stakeholders, right from society, the industries, other institutions like C-DAC. We are now connecting. So seamless connectivity with our stakeholders. So you are now, C-DAC is also one of the stakeholders. Like IPR protection cell, we have a separate cell which files all these patents, manages it, defends it, get it granted, and also see its also utility subsequently. So the maintenance of these patents, copyrights, trademark, everything is seen by IPR cell. We have the Directorate of Innovation and Technology Transfer. That is what will be doing the technology transfer tomorrow. 35 technologies so far have been done. Then we have a Technology Enabling Center. Thanks to Dr. Neeraj Sharma ji. At that time, he was the chief of this program as well. So we have the Amity TEC, which is doing well for maturing the technology. We have the Amity Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Amity University E-Cell for entrepreneurship development. So this is our ecosystem we created. Next. Then we brought senior people, some of them who have served in the government, who have very rich knowledge, experience, expertise, wisdom. So we brought those senior people in different senior positions like vice chancellors and pro vice chancellors and also deans. So we brought such brilliant brains to, which is our intellectual capital at that senior level. Next slide. Then we also blended them with young faculties as well as research fellows. So like we have a prestigious postdoctoral fellows, again thanks to AFSTIA, the Human Resource Development, bringing the best brains B4 mission. We have a B4 mission, which is bringing such intellectuals at the young age who have experience of 5-10 years abroad. So we bring them as Ramalinga Swami Fellows, Ramanujam Fellows, thanks to AFSTIA, Dr. A.K. Singh, Dr. Neeraj Sharma, Harjinder, all those, Shefali, every one of them is contributing to bring such brilliant brains here. So we have a senior people blended with young, energetic, creative, innovative youngsters who are driving this mission, including our young faculties over here. Next. Then we created infrastructure. Because you need people, you need the research infrastructure. So we focused both from government funded projects as well as from Amity's own investment. Like for example, we have created Artificial Intelligence Center, which Dr. M.K. Datta looks after, and that is totally by Amity's investment. So like this, we created Central Research Instrumentation Facility. We brought NMR 400 megahertz today, which is functional now. So which is through the FIST project. So we have about 12 FIST projects where part of the funding comes from Amity, part of the funding comes from government. So we use all this to create that R&D infrastructure which is required. You have the people, you have the infrastructure, just move fast. So we created such beautiful labs. Some of them you'll be seeing today. Next. These are life sciences labs, and these are the cell studies, fax mission for CD4, CD8, NK cell. Next. All those cell studies. Then we have the confocal, and also we have the SEM, we have HPLC, you name everything what is required for the high-end research. Most of them are available today in Amity. Then we created good engineering labs, not only in life science engineering lab. So we created infrastructure. Then founder president said, having created this, how do you drive this to move fast? What is the prime mover? So he created missions. So one is Mission Impossible. That is, how do you make it 10x your research outcome, projects, patents, publications, PhD scholars, as well as product development, 10x. So everybody said Mission Impossible, but we achieved it. So that is Mission Impossible. Then we created Mission Connect, which we are connecting with many people like C-DAC. Now we are connecting today in a formal way. And we have connected with many organizations like DRDO, Space, and also ICMR, ICAR, CSIR, where we have a formal MOU. So we connect with people. That brings synergy to the organization, our stakeholders, as well as to Amity. So this is how the mission synergy comes in, then mission outcome. So ultimately, this useful outcome comes out for both our stakeholders as well as to Amity. So these are the three important missions. Then we create a technical mission. Like for example, Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan has given a mission to Dr. M.K. Datta that most of our students should be educated in artificial intelligence, because we created the 10 petaflop computing capability, but we are giving this knowledge education to every student. So he's running a series of programs, educational programs, short-term courses, training, hands-on. So he is skilling people in artificial intelligence, whether he is in science, technology, engineering, or humanities, or management, or business school. So they're applicable everywhere. So we created mission, like mission, space mission. We created Amity Space Mission. Yesterday we were there in the Indian Space Association, the Space Conclave. So we presented our strength over there. So this is how we have missions like space, and then we have mission quantum. Recently, Chancellor has approved, and he has also committed a fund, initial grant of 20 crores for this. So this is Amity. There is a commitment not only in terms of these faculties, but there is a commitment from the governance to push and also facilitate research and development. Next. I'll only show you a few slides. I'm not going to give the results and all that. So we have a TEC, which is enabling the technology to mature. So we spot technologies, which is very important currently to the market demand we look at. And also what is the level of maturity? What are the further processes required to enable this technology to mature further, to increase? So that facilitation is given by the center for the TRL maturing. Next. That is how the technology transfers are happening. Then we have an incubator, which has incubated more than 1,100 startups. It's one of the best in the country today. Number one in the country today is this DST-sponsored Amity Innovation Incubator. And Dr. Asim Chauhan himself directly looks after this, as he looks after that. And this will promote, we have Amity Venture Capital also. So if you have a brilliant idea, we will support that business development as well and handhold, and taking equities in those companies as stakeholders. Next. So these are some of the incubates which have passed out from the portal. They are doing very well, and their values have gone very, very high in the market, and we are now looking forward to have some unicorns coming out from the portals of our Amity incubator. Next. Then we also had created this industry connect with FICCI, CII, ASOCHAM, PhD Chamber of Commerce, because they are the federations. So we have connected, we are formal institutional members in those. So we get connectivity to the industry even through that. Next. And we have brought industry here. Tata Technologies have put a facility here, 30,000 square feet, in which automobile, aerospace engineering, they have established a facility, and their engineers are doing the capacity building for our students and picking up the best people for absorption into Tata Technologies, Tata Motors. Then we also have more than 300 MOUs, of which almost more than double is foreign MOUs, international MOUs. And so we have MOUs with ICMR, ICAR, CSIR. Now we are also looking forward to build MOU with C-DAC. As we mature in terms of the interactions, we will sign an MOU with you as well. Next. Because this brings force multiplier effect in our endeavors. So the areas of expertise, we have a very strong data science, because that is which is relevant to your C-DAC. Data science, because you handle huge data through the C-DAC in advanced computing, not only to compute and its application, you are looking at pharmaceutical, pharmacovigilance, and many other areas, drug development. So this data science, we have a very powerful data science group, and we have the nanotechnology, robotics, and also we have astrobiology. We are very strong in Amity University, Maharashtra. The first biological payload from India went from Amity. So you'll be happy to know that we have sent the first biological payload to space in the form of a callus of a plant, which is known as spinach. So we were looking at shooting, rooting, callus formation, plant physiology to grow a vegetable in the International Space Station. How do we cultivate? We have to understand the plant physiology. So we carried out that experiment, and we created a Mars analog station in Ladakh, and we are also looking at the extremophiles in those environment, which will be similar to Martian environment. So we have ground stations in Amity, Dubai. And so we have very powerful space areas. So astrobiology as well as the space is one important area. Cyber security, which is relevant to you. we have a very powerful cyber forensics, as well as we have Dr. Sodhi dealing with, there is our own company which deals with the cyber forensics, cyber security, both hardware-based, software-based cyber security. So we will be able to connect with those people in the computer science, information technology, dealing with cyber security. Space science, I have already mentioned, we are looking at artificial intelligence application, quantum application in space, and so we are also doing capacity building. Spintronics is another domain where how do you compress a lot of data into a small space with minimal energy. So that is Spintronics. We are working in that. Artificial intelligence, a powerful system which he will be explaining to you. Photonics, optoelectronics, sensors, food and agriculture, a strong vertical, and also bioenergy and biofuels. Next slide. So computational biology, cancer biology, translational research, molecular medicine, genetic engineering, stem cell research, neuroscience, virology and immunology, click chemistry. This is where the 400 megahertz NMR is established now recently. Drug design and discovery. We also have ocean atmospheric science, including strong environmental science. Dr. Tanu Jindal is looking after that. She was in charge of environmental science, environmental toxicity and safety and management. She also has a center in Amity Center in Antarctica, and she participates in Southern Ocean Mission. So we have a very strong environmental group. And we also have Indian systems of medicine, including Ayurveda, Yoga, Siddha, Unani, and including homeopathy. So we have a center, we have an MOU with Unani, CCREM, CCRAS, as well as Ministry of Ayush. So I'll stop here and only to just convey our gratitudes to you first on behalf of every one of us that you are here. I'm sure that we are very keen to listen to you. What is the mission of C-DAC? And you are trying to now build network, a national network, in which you want to synergize your efforts with the other institution. I was very happy when Dr. Arvind Kumar mentioned that, not only they are focusing on IIT, NIT, now they prefer universities. They prefer Amity University. So he just mentioned a few minutes back when I was sitting with him having a sip of tea. So he mentioned that he is very keen, they're all very keen to develop partnership with all of us. So I'm sure make use of this opportunity, build network, and bring outcome. So ultimately, which is the philosophy of our founder president and all of us in Amity. Now with this, once again, I welcome you, Dr. Arvind Kumar, Mr. Jitendra, and all the very brilliant delegation which has come from C-DAC. It's indeed a rare and opportunity and privilege to host such a big delegation from C-DAC. Thank you so much.
Today we have been joined by Dr. M.K. Datta sir, who is the Additional Pro Vice Chancellor and Director at Amity Center for Artificial Intelligence. Dr. Datta's contributions have significantly advanced Amity's research capabilities in emerging domains such as artificial intelligence, high-performance computing, and interdisciplinary technological development. I have been told that he has to rush back for some urgent meeting, so I would just like to request Dr. M.K. Datta sir to kindly deliver his remarks. Please.
Okay, so good afternoon. First of all, thank you for inviting me in this important meeting. So all the senior people from C-DAC, thank you, sir, for all your visit, my senior colleagues. So I'll keep it short. I think I was supposed to talk at the last, but I will go back around 3:15 from here. I have a pre-scheduled meeting. So currently, I'll talk about a little bit about artificial intelligence only. So my name is M.K. Datta, and you see, from 2008-9, I have seen the journey of artificial intelligence. So my research papers are, from 2010-9, when you had supervised learning and handcrafted features. So I have been a part of this journey. I have seen it actually. Now in Amity University, we built this center, that supercomputing facility. It's actually a vision and dream of our chancellor, sir. He's uh, Dr. Atul Chauhan. His thought process is very much like a CEO of a tech company. So he can, he can envision things. And once we got it in place in September 2023. So we are almost 2 years now. So I'll tell you quickly some of the things so that you understand what kind of capacity we have. So first thing we did is that we brought in good, standard state of art academic programs, curriculum in our. So I'm very happy to tell you, see, machine learning, deep learning, the level 2, level 1 AI was there before. But we were the first in the country. In December 2023, we offered a full course on generative AI, which was not very much, popular 2 years back. Generative AI means the transformer models. And in 2024, 2024 summer, we offered a full course on transformers and diffusion model. So we were, I think some of you must be understanding the diffusion and transformer we offered in 2024. And 2025, we gave full course on language models and multimodal AI. So that sums up like we are state of art. So whatever, you see, language models are the latest. I think I'm not sure even the proper IITs and triple IITs have yet could offer a full course in UG level. But our students have already done. Computer science people are here, so they can tell, full course on language models. So I'm very proud of it that the pace at which we had grown in our academics, and of course they're very valuable to the industry also. The language models, multimodal AI, that clip model, Flava model, OpenAI, and all. So this is the academic journey has been nice. And besides that, see, AI is now, we say it is democratized. Everybody needs a piece of AI cake. So I mean, it's not that only the computer scientists or the electrical engineers or so. In that also, I told you about the vertical, and the horizontal is like the chancellor of the university gave me a mandate that every student, Sarvamuthi sir already mentioned that they should study a course on AI. So it's not easy. Amity University is a diversified university. We have fashion technology. We have arts and humanities. And when a mandate comes, like everybody has to study a course on AI, it's not easy. So we customized course. Now we have a course called Basics of AI and one course on AI tools and applications. You won't believe, all the arts and humanities, businessman. I mean, anyone who doesn't come up with a formidable background of mathematics or programming, they're also doing course in our AI. So I'm very happy to share with my colleagues also. 5,000 plus students last year has last semester. Non-technical students have studied 5,000 plus. Like they are like uh, somebody doing a graduation program in philosophy, somebody doing a graduation program in political science. But our chancellor believes, see, that's a thought process that they should be used to, they should be able to apply artificial intelligence in the routine work. So if you look into the syllabus, it is like a module is how to use AI in email management, how to use. So that is the horizontal spread out. And quickly some of the research work that we are doing. So our center, we have a 10 petaflop computing power, 800 cards, and 640 GB, 640 GBs of GPUs we have. So big partitioning, we can accommodate around 90 students at one time for lecture models, and also for we keep some resources for research. Research, as far as research is concerned, many work we are doing. Like most of our work, I think you are supposed to visit us. So we have done a lot of work in AI in healthcare, AI in agriculture, AI in robotics. So a couple of projects I can quickly tell you. The VRDL network, I think, I'm not sure if C-DAC is there. So there is a network called VRDL network, ICMR project. So that network has got around 50 lakh patients information. So we are training model on VRDL network to give recommendations on virus detection, which is a big network actually. If you are aware of it, ICMR has put 150 data collection center across the country. It's a diversified center like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Kanyakumari, everywhere. So that data set we are handling with a funded project with ICMR NI, that is lead is National Institute of Epidemiology, Chennai. So similarly, many other work, like one project we are doing with ICMR Kolkata, that's on a tuberculosis. So there are many, like AIMS Delhi. You see the way, the speed at which AI has developed, it's so hard to catch up. I mean, currently we talk about the explainability. Nobody's, ANRF has come up with a call for proposal, and they have very clearly mentioned if there is a model you are proposing prior to 2020, you are not going to accept it. They are not going to accept your black box. So I think you people, the government advisory people have already come to that stage. We need models in the Gen AI model. I mean, we need something which is in the transformer models. So we are very much there. So with AIMS, a lot of work, collaboration with AIMS Delhi, AIMS Gorakhpur, the Cancer Institute, the Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Institute in your Rohini, then many, and the problems that we are doing are typical. And one important point in my leadership is that you'll see most of the projects has got a national relevance. Like I understand that, and I believe that India needs a separate set of solutions. We should not go for a copy paste of, maybe United States. And so, if you come to our lab and I show you, we in my leadership, you'll find all the projects have got a relevance where some low cost solutions, for a tier 2, tier 3 city where AI can be used for a cancer diagnostics or something like that. So that's where we are. So we have guidance from our chancellor sir, from all our mentors, and we look forward to super exciting collaboration, because C-DAC, you are the number one. We have a lot of respect and regard for the name itself, and we know he already told, and I personally know C-DAC. There was a lady, I can't recall. She was in my. There was a lady director. Yes, Dr. Aarti Noor. She's still there. She was actually when I was a dean in. I was in a dean in a government university. She was associated with me in many years, so I know. Uh, she was associated with us in many things. So I have good, and we look forward to super exciting, partnerships, and look forward to your guidance and support and cooperation. We connect, and we are close by. The good thing is we are close by. No, we are close by. C-DAC Noida and Amity, we are Noida. So anything that good happens, we can connect. Thank you, sir.
It's now time to listen to our esteemed guest, Dr. Arvind Kumar sir. I would like to humbly request our distinguished guest, Dr. Arvind Kumar sir, Senior Advisor C-DAC, to kindly deliver the keynote address on C-DAC R&D activities and the National Supercomputing Mission. So please.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Okay. Thank you, founders, sir, chancellors, uh, Sir Salvamurthy, sir, Dr. Sharma, Dr. Singh, DK Murthy, fellow professors over here, students and researchers. We from C-DAC side, we are thankful to you providing this opportunity of interaction, knowing more deeply about this what MAT is in fact doing. Sir presentation was really very exhaustive and covered about various aspects, values, aspects, principles, the way MAT works, the way you interact with various organizations, institutions, government bodies. I think objective, let me, our part of the presentation will be divided, like I will be setting the context, and Mr. Jitendra Singh is the head of the center. He'll tell about the C-DAC and the C-DAC activities and C-DAC. Then Apurva will tell you about what exactly we are trying to dwell upon working with you. And then Anurag will also tell you about the supercomputing activities where we can collaborate specifically. So basically, our visit of coming over here, as I was discussing with sir just before this meeting, as government, C-DAC is it's a scientific society under Ministry of Electronics and IT, and it's one of the premium institutions of the government to work in the area of ICT. I started with parallel programming, developing supercomputers. Now, if you can find C-DAC doing research, translation, productizations, capacity building in all cutting edge technological areas. I can see the areas presented by sir. There's a lot of overlap. The C-DAC has expertise in not only the supercomputing, quantum computing, cyber security. It's a blockchain, AR, VR. We have done a lot of projects in these domains, and you know about the microprocessor which was developed by C-DAC and IIT Madras. I mean separately, and there are various initiatives today. If you look at the various missions of the government, they are being driven by the C-DAC as a front-end scientific society, be it semiconductor mission, the National Supercomputing Mission, and other various other initiatives. So Mr. Jitendra Singh has recently taken over the center head. Earlier, he was there in C-DAC, Noida, and I have also joined very recently to him. So, in our churning of things, we found out that C-DAC, other centers, and even the corporate, we have been largely engaged with IITs, NITs, IISc, or maybe the major research institutions of the government funded institutions. Why not to have our more interaction with the major universities, and as rightly brought out by Dr. Murthy as well as sir, that today's your position, I think 26th and 22nd, 22. This itself is a very, exciting to know about this. And today's eye opener about the presentation, your patents, your papers, the number of students. I think we are at the right place. I think we have visited many universities in the NCR, and we are trying to work on collaborative efforts in research, innovation, developing product, taking up projects with the government, capacity building jointly with our interest. So there is an MOU proposed by us, which has already been shared with the authorities over here. It is a very generic type. I mean, it's not like specifying only A, B, C need to be done. It is an open type. It's more of an intent, and then subsequently the activities can be taken up as a separate each and every assignment basis. That's how we have proposed. There is no financial obligation put into this. The idea is to start working together. Let's start moving together. Otherwise, there are so many hurdles, so many bottlenecks which stop such kind of initiative, specifically in the government and working with the private sector. I think that is the whole approach with which we are here. We are very open for anything outside the MOU, anything inside the MOU. If you want to propose in your own way of doing things, we are open for that. We would like to take up the activities as required by an educational institution, as required by an incubator, as required by your own research initiatives or your own students. So we would like to offer our own partnership with you in the same way, the way it has been required. And wherever we have a limitation, we would definitely bring out on table. So that is the whole context you would like to set here. And with these few words, setting the tone, I would like to request Center Head Jitendra Singh ji to please proceed with the C-DAC's activity initiative.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. A lot of you have already communicated to the audience ki what are our intents and why here. Or basically, we are working with the rightly you have rightly said ki we are overlapping the things. I just set the contest and the rest of the thing will be given by my team. So recently when I joined, so I came up the two ideas, two incidents. First incident is ki we have the behavioral lab in our center, but we need the use cases. For example, right now, just like we are working with the IIT Kharagpur and the Women's Hospital and the AIMS and RML Hospital. For what? Ki we are conducting a study on which on the IIT students. So we are calculating the anxiety of the students. We for taking all their inputs for academic data, their family data, or they are the fourth year when he is work to what is the performance. So that is that we are developing a kiosk kind of application for them. So why not these kiosk type application? Why cannot we included the other universities also? So that ki our user database will be used. So we need ki we have to need the collaboration with the another university so that we can reach out the other universities and other institutes to carry this research on this. Second is the, for example, we are working on the census project. Government of India is doing the census for the in the next year, or we are developing this application for the entire nation. So recently, in the meeting with the Honorable Amit Shah ji, Honorable Home Minister, so he told us, ki why not you invite the ethical hackers for this application? th- give them the this application, and because we know when this application go on the floor, so mostly will try to sabotage this. So now if we have this platform from you also or another university also, so we can give these use cases to your students and in your labs. Come with us, and so these are the some examples which I need, yeah, which I felt ki there should be a larger perspective of the our collaboration with the in the India. Not some of the schemes or the some of the is not coming to the mostly students who are the tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities. So we, our mandate, the C-DAC Delhi, we are trying to cover these tier 2 or tier 3 cities also, so that we can. Next is the Apurva Kohli.
Thank you so much to all the senior management members of committee and all the faculties. So there's a short movie on, well, actually, sir has already briefed about C-DAC, but there's a short movie on C-DAC. We can see that and then talk a little bit more. Thank you.
Center for Development of Advanced Computing, C-DAC, a scientific society under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. MITI, Government of India, is an organization creating indigenous futuristic technology solutions to address the grand challenges of the country, from socio-economic empowerment to strategic sector to space missions. C-DAC could craft answers to large-scale problems which have been perennially affecting India. October 1999, the super cyclone hits the east coast of India. 10,000 humans lost lives, 2 lakhs animals killed, 25 lakhs people marooned. April 2019, Cyclone Fani hits the same area. Fatalities less than 100. Over 12 lakhs residents evacuated beforehand. 26 lakhs warning messages sent, and fishermen in the sea were traced and brought back. The country geared up to such efficient disaster management and accurate weather prediction, utilizing supercomputers and edge technologies and solutions like Anuman for forecasting weather and floods, and early warning systems to detect GLOF, Glacial Lake Outburst Flood. As for health disasters, when polio vaccine was developed in the 1950s, it had taken 50 years of research and trials, and in 2020, India came out with an effective vaccine for COVID-19 within a single year. The Indian health research sector has such remarkable success stories owing to bioinformatics solutions in genome sequencing, drug discovery, and drug repurposing using dedicated supercomputers and frontier technologies. Backbone of our economy, agriculture, had been highly dependent on weather and obsolete agri-practices for ages. But today, farmers take informed decisions leading to better productivity with initiatives such as Harit Priya for precision farming, quality assaying of agricultural produce, farmer advisory and weather forecasting systems, Anna Darpan for estimating quality of rice, E-Nose for tea testing, and Sufal Bangla Agri-Price Information Service. As for citizen safety, emergency response support system guarantees 24/7 assistance in any kind of emergency with one single helpline number 112. Similarly, National Common Mobility Card NCMC ensures smooth transit in the cities, eliminating long queues and hassles of money exchange. We are a nation of 1.25 billion people with 22 official languages, more than 1,000 dialects, and there are 12,000 plus governmental websites for information and services for citizens. Machine translation technologies make it possible to communicate with the multilingual communities in their own local language. They include Mantra, Machine Assisted Translation Tool, Prabodh, Praveen and Pragya for learning Indian languages through artificial intelligence. Leela Pravah, a multimedia-based self-tutoring application for learning Hindi. Kanthastha, a machine-assisted translation system. And Go Translate, an online translation framework. Success is not a destination, but a journey. C-DAC embarked on its journey in 1988 as a retort to the denial of supercomputers by the technological giants, and we have fittingly responded by installing a fleet of C-DAC has also deployed country's fastest and first high-performance computer converged with artificial intelligence, Param Siddhi. And now, C-DAC has in hand everything required for HPC installations with the concerned efforts of our 12 centers across India. Beyond high-performance computers, we are embarking into the arena of future-ready quantum computing with indigenous quantum simulator. Unified blockchain framework is another next-gen technology domain apart from an ensemble of cyber-security products. Adopting indigenization as a motto, an array of products were created, including Param Rudra, HPC server board, Trinetra, high-speed network interconnect, Vega microprocessor, blockchain technologies, and Tetra, next-generation communication solutions. In pursuit of technology for good governance, C-DAC has designed a number of digital solutions for government departments like E-Hastakshar, digital signature system, E-Praman for multi-factor e-authentication, digitization of land records, election iCards, digitalizing government health schemes, and localization of government websites, to name a few. Likewise, country's healthcare system has been tremendously enriched through a number of initiatives, including the award-winning E-Sanjeevani telemedicine, which has connected doctors to citizens remotely across 35 states and union territories. E-Sushrut Health Informatics Solutions for Hospital Management Information System, E-Aushadhi, the Drug Supply Chain Management System, E-Raktakosh, linking blood banks across the country, and Akanksha, Modular Radiation Treatment Planning System. In order to reach out to the differently abled, solutions such as Shruti Drishti, text-to-speech and text-to-braille system has been developed, and also Knowledge Accessibility Standards for India, CAI. C-DAC is employing its 3.5 decades of pioneer experience in artificial intelligence for delivering AI-converged solutions such as smart city solutions like Intelligent Transport Management System and Green Corridor, robots for specific scenarios where human life is at risk, face recognition and object identification, and secure indigenous technologies for India's strategic sector. Panorama, marine forecast, and visualization system created for the Indian Navy was issued by INSV Tarini, the all-women crew who circumnavigated the globe. Appreciating the need to educate our youth in various technology domains, Advanced Computer Training School ACTS was instituted. It has transformed the human resource landscape of India, training more than 5 lakhs young professionals, helping them to launch careers, become policymakers and to lead organizations. We have developed our own Megha Shikshak e-learning platform and conducting entrance exams for Air Force, namely AFCAT and STAR, and NAVIC for Indian Coast Guard. Being the nation's leading technology think tank, C-DAC assumes a key role in the prestigious Tech Dome project of the Government of India, showcasing the frontier technologies with the power of visual communication and AR/VR. C-DAC is embarking on its futuristic journey in confluence with various national and global initiatives, and accordingly has crafted 6 mission mode programs, namely Exascale Computing, Microprocessor and Professional Electronics, Quantum Computing, Artificial Intelligence and Language Computing, Internet of Everything, Dependable and Secure Computing, and Gen Next Applied Computing. A core strategy to realize the goals envisaged in the missions is the partnership with academia and scientific community from 42 countries and with the industry, government and startup ecosystem in India. C-DAC continues to pursuit of excellence and relevance, steering scientific research, technological advancement and socio-economic development. We strive for a technologically empowered country, a global ICT hub in unison with the national goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
The helpline 112 was developed by them.
This 112 is entirely different from 100.
Yeah, it is different.
Totally.
Even long pass of the
तो उसके अंदर जीपीएस कनेक्टिविटी है कि जैसे कि जहाँ भी कॉल है वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी start see that connection before even you call
the presentation is just connecting to Zoom presentation So is the presentation section.
great it was great
Overall, just a snapshot of see here.
telemedicine
you have a PPT
and
In PPT, sir.
Yes.
Here there's a Zoom connection which is doing.
in telemedicine, where do we stand basically, and who are the departments who have deployed this, and to what level? No, one is just the verbal advice, or have we gone beyond this? Are you able to transmit the image data? Real time, let's say, physiological parameters to high fidelity.
It is implemented in Silchar.
मैं जब बात कर रहे हैं ऐसे इसरो ने भी कोशिश की डीआरडीओ ने भी कोशिश की
अब इस समय ऐसे हमने 2 चीज दी है सर संजीवनी के अंदर तो वो जो कम्युनिकेशन है बिटवीन द डॉक्टर एंड पेशेंट नंबर 1 सेकंड है कि उसके जो रिकॉर्ड अगर किसी दूसरे हॉस्पिटल में है वो परमिट करता है तो वो रिकॉर्ड देख सकते हैं अगर उनके डाटाबेस में
नहीं ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन माना सपोज माय सर्टेन पैरामीटर्स आर बीइंग रिकॉर्डेड एट अ रिमोट प्लेस तो थ्रू ई संजीवनी क्या जो टियर 1 सिटी में कोई में सुपर स्पेशलिटी में यू आर एबल टू ट्रांसमिट दी
data securely and with high fidelity.
It is possible. It is working in e-संजीवनी app. हमने इसमें क्या किया है कि सर जो आभा आईडी है उससे सारे मतलब मेरा आभा आईडी आया है जो बिल इसमें तो जो भी हेल्थ फैसिलिटी है तो हेल्थ फैसिलिटी का डाटा अपने उसमें है उस आभा आईडी से अगर मैं परमिट करूंगा तो एनएचए के थ्रू एनएचए ने एक सैंडबॉक्स बनाया है जिसके थ्रू मैं उस आभा आईडी को पास करूंगा उस एचपीआर में जाएगा वहां से उसका रिकॉर्ड निकल के आएगा
रिकॉर्ड रिकॉर्ड
नहीं लाइव ही आएगा ना
अगर रिकॉर्ड में तो रिट्रीवल इज ए वेरी सिंपल थिंग रिट्रीवल तो आप कर लोगे
ठीक है
सेंचर में एक पेशेंट बेड पे पड़ा हुआ है
ठीक है
सुपर स्पेशलिटी नहीं स्पेशलाइज नहीं है तो उसके लेट्स से उसके फिजियोलॉजिकल पैरामीटर्स आप रिकॉर्ड कर रही है
कर लिए
दिल्ली वाला डॉक्टर उसको लाइव देख के विद जीरो एरर
हाँ बिल्कुल
करना चाहता हूँ वहाँ पे हम
बिल्कुल वो है वो पॉसिबल है सर हाँ पहुंचे सर वो पहुंचे हैं ई संजीवनी में पैरामीटर्स रिकॉर्ड हो रहे हैं डॉक्टर उसको देख पा रहा है दूसरी जगह बैठा हुआ डॉक्टर फिर एडवाइस कर रहा है इसका हम डेमो करा सकते हैं आपको अगर आप चाहे तो नहीं मतलब अगर लाइव देखना चाहते हैं आपके लिए तो डेमो ही होगा ना अगर आप ये कहेंगे ये कहाँ चल रहा है तो मैं हॉस्पिटल को हम दिखा सकते हैं कि वहां पर ये चल रहा है
So, so going a step further, in fact, to what our center head sir was saying. So, this is I'm talking 6-7 years back. Actually, we had come to the same campus, Amity, Noida, and there was Dr. Manoj Sharma. So there was a project called Central Asia E-Network Project. Pan-African project. So it was based on Pan-African project, which was done by TCIL, and it had two basically major, I would say, spokes, which were tele-education and telemedicine. So the telemedicine was the same what our center head sir is talking about, and it was very successfully actually inaugurated by Honorable PM in Kyrgyzstan. So Kyrgyzstan was one of the centers, and Dr. Manoj Sharma from Amity University. Then I don't know he is there. Deputy director, yes. Yeah. So he had traveled with us to a couple of these countries, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Dr. Ganpati from Apollo Hospitals. He was also there, part of the delegation. So just to add a little more to that. Yes, sir. So just to go on a little more on what C-DAC Delhi actually does, that the initial part was, the overall picture of C-DAC. So now what C-DAC Delhi? Okay. So as we briefly told that ACTS is basically the Advanced Computing Training School at Delhi. I am in charge of this particular training division. Now ACTS basically aims to generate quality manpower for the fast growing IT sector. It has been there basically for more than 3 decades. It offers courses from basic to advanced ICT courses across diverse domains. We have a chain of some 40 plus authorized training centers across India who are basically private or entrepreneurial kind of entities who are connected to C-DAC but follow the same kind of rigorous curriculum and everything like we do. Almost 5 lakh students have been trained in the past 15 years. All the alumni working in top MNCs, premium Indian IT firms, and as entrepreneurs. Many of them, in fact, come back to C-DAC to basically work as scientists and progress the nation. This training is expanded nationally and internationally. In fact, we have Delhi has been a champion in basically the international projects domain. More than across 50 countries, we have made centers of excellence in various basically technologies, basically to promote the indigenous technologies which C-DAC has developed, and also basically act as a centers of excellence for education, IT education to be specific. We conduct a faculty development program in high-end ICT areas, almost trained 600 plus faculty members across India. 200 plus master trainers, which are also part of these centers of excellence. They have been trained from 30 plus countries in India. The postgraduate diploma programs, which are the programs which are of 900 hours, 24 weeks. These are the programs basically which we believe that when a student basically passes out from a bachelor's degree of engineering and to jump into an industry, there is some gap which has been noticed for several years now. So to bridge that gap, to bring the student to that level that he can actually start coding from day one, he can actually be productive and he does not need any orientation. So these courses were there. The admission to all these courses is done through a C-DAC's computerized common admission test, quite a rigorous test. The next one, in fact, is going to be on January 10th and 11th, 2026. It's a 6-month batch, so every 6 months there is a common admission test. As of now, C-DAC Delhi is doing these two courses. One is the postgraduate diploma in advanced computing, which has 60 seats, and postgraduate diploma in big data analytics, which again has 60 seats. Next batch, which is in February 2026, we are expanding to the postgraduate diploma in artificial intelligence also. Apart from the basically kind of student level training, we also do training for the central and state government bodies. Some of our key corporate trainings have been delivered to the state cyber police headquarters, Bhopal, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, New Delhi, Chhattisgarh Police, Indian Coast Guard, Ministry of Defense. For CRIS, actually, we have done a number of trainings. National Statistical System Training Academy, and in GAF, Ministry of Finance, in fact, one of the batches of their probationers as well as officials of INGAF, Ministry of Finance, is currently at C-DAC Delhi undergoing a big data analytics programs. So,
That you are training your Coast Guard, this senior official.
right. Yes. So basically, what is there that they have some specific requirements. So, for example, we had a batch of from the Indian Coast Guard. We had a batch of kind of experts who dealt in designing the ships, basically ships' various parts. So they had to be trained in AutoCAD and some other big data and AI kind of technologies. So there was a kind of a customized program which was made to suit their requirement. So it is a customized program which is made to suit the requirement. And similarly for national statistical system training, so they deal with a lot of national data and so all that they wanted some specific training on Power BI and some data analytics and machine learning and all those kind of things. So we had so these are the customized training programs are different on demand. Yes, training on demand. Yes, customized training on demand. Yes, correct. For 14 days in GAF for Ministry of Finance, sir. Ministry of Finance in GAF on demand. Yeah. This my colleague actually Anurag will take. Actually, sir has already spoken, and my colleague Anurag will speak more on this. So we have a Param Rudra, which is a high performance supercomputer basically established at C-DAC Delhi with a peak supercomputing power of 200 teraflops. And to basically showcase India's capability in cutting edge HPC technologies. Under this, basically, we offer some. Okay. So under this also actually we have currently a batch of a 6-month batch of students which are undergoing a program in high performance computing. So that is a specific program actually which was funded under NSM, which is the National Supercomputing Mission. So this is for the SC, ST, EWS and women, but it is the same program which will eventually be offered also. Apart from that, we have a base program of 2 months for HPC. It could be blended with artificial intelligence for another 2 weeks or 2 months and 2 weeks, cybersecurity or quantum computing. HPC as a service, basically we are offering at 2 level tiers. One is a free tier, which is limited access for academic and exploratory work, and paid tier, which is enhanced resources for advanced research and applications. So there are some more basically research and development groups. They also contribute to the capacity building efforts and initiatives of C-DAC. So one is the AI and XR neurocognitive group. So they have developed some of these products which you see on the bottom: Vivan, Sangyan, Dhyan and Pehchan. So like Vivan is a brain-machine interface enabled assistive communication system for special needs. Basically for children like who have autistic and have problem navigating. So for them, they have developed this system. Similarly, Sangyan is a multimodal neurophysiological framework for behavioral analysis. And Dhyan, quantum computing, basically for neuroscience application. And Pechan is a cyber forensic framework for user-centric human threat intelligence. So,
Say FMRI, you say DTI. You know, what you
so for more, sir, I mean, if our center head sir would, speak on this, or otherwise, basically, this group is actually headed by an esteemed scientist, Dr. Priyanka Jain. So if you want, then we can have, a separate session on this. Somebody like
Just Kalpana ko de dijiye. No, because it is actually relevant to you, Kalpana.
It's very interesting to see that. It's very interesting to see the couple of things which are developed, especially when you're talking about autistic spectrum disorder. The main problem with autistic spectrum disorder is the communication and joint attention, where they're not able to focus. So it'll be important to know that what solutions are offered because their problems are varied. So if we can name it particular, like if I get it, probably it appears to be the communication or identification and concentration, as I get it from the name and as described. And the fMRI and all that, they do the functional analysis only of the task. So possibly the relationship between the magnetic forces, especially the magnetic planning, cerebral blood flow, task being done, and the how efficacious the task is based on the brain mapping areas. So it gives a solution that in particular disorder, this could be having a deficit. So enhancing that, you need further addition by stimulating the task specific areas. So this is how the functional work is done in neurocognitive domain. But it is a very wide and varied thing. So it's very important to understand actually what has been done.
So,
Yeah. See, they may not be the expert in that area, but you can connect with them.
Dr. Priyanka Jain is leading this group.
Interesting when you said about the anxiety and other aspects for the adolescents and mental health, because what we did is we had developed the app, but working on the solutions where you are able to map the area of deficit and give the solution to the person. Like the sleep disorder is a big problem today with the generation, young generation, but we have to look at the solutions. Problem we know it is. So when the solutions are being offered through and understanding the various mechanisms, actionable mechanisms are biological basis, but what are the solutions? So that is what I'm looking at, because we'll identify the problem, but solutions, how do we do? I think we need to really have more brainstorming and discussions and deliberations. I'm very interested in this mental health domain and working. So we had developed that mental health normalcy augmentation system, C-DAC Bangalore and NIMHANS and FMC. I was scientist G then. So we were working together. So we had the solution which was developed, and actually it was used very nicely. But further, government could not support the fund, hosting it on the NIC platform, so it could not sustain. 30,000 plus. It was even governor of the this thing, Maharashtra had released it for the students. And modules of mindfulness and sleep modules we had developed. So if we look at the solutions, if we collaborate and work on the solutions, I'll be too happy to work on this area because our domain is behavioral health, mental health. Because this,
Neeraj Sharma wants to.
So these are all custom based solutions that you have been asked to develop, like you said Vivan, huh?
Yeah.
Sangyan, Dhyan, Pehchan. I mean, the government of India has given you this task to develop these kinds of
Yes,
things.
yes. Well, we have taken the R&D projects from the MIT in collaboration with the IIT Kharagpur or AIMS or Vimans, AIMS, RML, etc. or in the
So
country.
let's say for one particular application, let's say Dhyan, how many partners were there? And I was looking for, one of the universities like us to partner in such kind of projects, we have the capabilities, we also have the expertise.
Yes, yes.
Why can't we become, maybe in your future endeavors?
So that is perfectly fine, sir. So that is why we will connect because we have not the much knowledge about it because it is working for the last 2 years and the dhyan. So we will connect.
Any new applications which are being, asked by the government for
Right.
to C-DAC to develop these kinds of things?
New application is with the IIT Kharagpur. We are going, we have submitted a proposal to the R&D department in the MIT to develop the kiosks. If once these kiosks will be like a ATM, will be in the campus. Students will have to spend 15 minutes or 20 minutes on these kiosks, and by giving the some questionnaires kind of thing. So now we have their actions. What is saying, yeah, what is the mental state, etc. Mandate to the university.
So, so I was also intrigued to ask this question. Has C-DAC drifted from its original objective of developing advanced computing? These are all application parts. I mean,
So
these
we are also in the
because DST was one of the key partners in setting up of advanced computers, all across the nation and in academic and many institutions, like my colleague Kulkarni, who's no more, who was your partner in date, Milan Kulkarni. So we were, establishing these kinds of computers. So I'm just worried, have you not drifted from your original objective to something else on the application part?
C-DAC is in multiple domain of activities. Supercomputing is one of them. Is one of the missions.
one of the mission.
The supercomputing mission, as you sir rightly said, this is with DST. And
The name indicates development of advanced computing.
yeah.
It's not application development and application of advanced.
नहीं, वो नाम तो
That's what I'm saying, that has it drifted from its original objective? Developing advanced computing.
C-DAC, yeah. Correct. They are also in application. They are also in capacity building, sir. Yeah. Now, besides advanced computing, other areas also working.
Sir,
Like cybersecurity.
As informatics, there is a purely computing, purely application part.
Why I'm saying fMRI, AR, VR, I'm inquisitive because they are very much needed. Because when I was in job, these were the things which I was requesting the US defense that please give us AR, VR, hardware and software. In both the cases, we were not having, and we wanted to develop AR, VR for certain scenarios. We were not. So if we have really reached to certain level, I think worth exploring that. Then when we talk of fMRI, diffuser tensor imaging, DTI, when you do fMRI, you acquire the image. Hardware is there, the software is there. You get the image, then you do the image analysis. And the clinician is there to do the image analysis, assisted by the software already built in the hardware. So what value addition C-DAC is doing, that I wanted to understand.
These are all project based. I mean, what I'm proposing to sir is that there could be a visit of select faculties. They can visit the center, interact with the concerned center, our section heads, and try to understand what exactly being done there. That is the best way, because we are very close, not very far off. We are in Jasola.
Because
sir, I have a departmental meeting.
Right.
Yeah, so like you spoke about sensors, we have been working on air pollution sensors. So now we are trying to use the quantum technology for that, and we have submitted a mega project with DST for that. What I'm keen on is the sensors for the toxic gases, because we have been talking about air pollution in terms of PM levels, which is a bullock cart kind of thing. PMs are there now, but the farmers has always been dust. They never fall sick. The serious problem is about the toxic gases, ozone, SOx, NOx, ammonia, there are other many toxic gases. So I would like to work with you to for the development of those sensors and AI and technology for integrating the data for that, so that we can have an holistic picture, because in urban area the main problem is toxicity of the gases. So if you would like to.
Ministry, they are building up a center of excellence for research development. They can be connected and they can be part of that particular project.
We can also validate the sensors. We have a facility here.
They separate group in the ministry, they are.
But she's not working on the sensor development as such. No, she's not. Right. Okay.
Regulation of the sensors which are available.
Right.
Facility as such in India for that. So we want to become a big person in that, in calibration of the sensors which are available in the
Right. Good. Now let's complete the presentation. I think we'll
So-
complete the presentation and then we'll have discussion.
So, madam, I would visit our office someday, either in the next week or I will connect to the Miss Dr. Priyanka Jain to you, so that you can discuss, because she is working for the last 5 years. She is working on this. Even Dr. Murthy told me to bring her also, but she is in another engagement, right?
Actually, ma'am, I had, just two things. When I had opened up this slide and when I had heard about your profile from, Dr. Selvamurthy, I thought you already perhaps knew about it. Maybe you already knew Dr. Priyanka Jain, you were already involved in this. So one is that. Secondly, there's, as sir is mentioning at CIRA Delhi, there's an experience lab which is made. And this Vivan, one of the applications which is made is like, for example, a child who's at home and has a mobile device. Just by looking at the mobile device and wearing a kind of a neuro helmet, he can dial his parents. He can, so there are some 24 tiles are there, and out of the tiles, just looking at the picture, he can just, I'm just thinking about that picture and looking at that picture, he can dial to that person. So that is like one of the applications under Vivan which they have.
To communicate, especially with the
Yes.
autistic spectrum.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Another which of the basically groups at Delhi, cybersecurity, and this I think Anurag, my colleague, will explain a little more.
Sir, as your concern was there, whether we have drifted from advanced computing. So this slide is another thing in it.
Bring the focus.
So, sir, whatever that advanced computing is going on, but many times a mandate is given to us by our ministry that you have to do this also. Like certain is there, it is kind of a regulatory body. It is telling you what to do, how to do, when to do, but who will do. So we were given a mandate to do that also, so we picked up that area. And now what we are doing, ultimately all the domains are from IT. So we are able to do the cross-domain things also.
Actually, C-DAC has become R&D arm of IT. So whoever division wants something will catch hold of it.
Application arm of IT.
Isn't it today computing capability with the cloud computing available? Computing is everywhere available, but so that is why now they have gone into mandate has been slightly. Yes, exactly. Okay, please.
So this were 2 or 3 kind of activity we do this in cybersecurity domain. Like we are certain empaneled. So all the ministries and departments, they approach us to check their applications, their infrastructure, find out vulnerabilities, give them report, and then they fix those things, and then we do a stage 2 again. So right now also, like what has happened, UPSC chairman has called us to validate whether their infrastructure and applications are there. So these are the things which are maybe you can say forced upon us, and we have to pick it up and we have to do. We cannot say no. So there are many clients currently like.
Obviously, Ajay Kumar was here only.
Yes, sir. Recently he has called us, and now he is also telling us to set up a DCDR for their applications.
He has submitted a proposal yesterday.
to the silent one.
And so web application system hardening also infrastructure. In fact, in G20, the complete cyber security was managed by C-DAC. In G20 summit in Mandapam, that time also we have done that. So we have our solutions also in this, like threat advising system, SIM we have developed. So multiple states are approaching us to set up their security operations center. So that also we are doing.
तो हार्डवेयर भी हम ही लोग बना रहे हैं काफी
Hardware are in under national supercomputing machine, which we are having a separate slide. We have started making, so that aspect also we will touch. Processor, motherboard, all is already there. Servers are already there, so that also we will be touching upon.
Another one of the groups at Delhi is the IoT products and solutions. So again, there is an experience lab for experiential. Actually, I'm mentioning the experience lab again and again because many of the universities and colleges where we have gone to, so they have expressed a deep interest of their students actually visited these experiences because maybe so all of us are aware of these technologies and where they are going, but the students need to see from the basic level. So our researchers and scientists will explain to them. So there is a experience lab for experiential learning at Delhi. And basically there is a dashboard for smart cities and industrial applications which has been built. Smart city is a project which has been done for a couple number of years now. E-governance is another of the groups at Delhi, and they also have made an experience lab in digital governance, AI, data analytics, and smart governance. Some of the products which they have made is AI-based document management system, training center management system, and leave management system. And all of these groups have a component of capacity building, so trainings in offline, online, and hybrid, which they can offer. Software technology, I would again request Anurag.
So under such software, this is again the application development part. So these are some large scale applications which we have developed. And one experience I would like to share when I joined C-DAC in 2013, and I am ex DRDO. So under sir, I have worked in DRDO Bhavan when he was Chief Controller R&D there. Then I shifted to C-DAC, and our Honorable Prime Minister, his first visit was to Bhutan. So there he announced e-library. India will gift e-library to Bhutan. So because that was not in the agenda, and somehow he has just announced there. So that request came to my team. PM has announced, and we are looking who can give e-library to Bhutan. So my team approached C-DAC. They told you develop a concept note for that. So we prepared a concept note, submitted to the Prime Minister of Bhutan. They gave us the mandate, and in the entire Bhutan, we created 64 e-libraries because it is a totally hilly area. There is there at that time they were getting a 300 Mbps pack monthly for internet. So internet was a huge problem there. During in that project, even you will say on the horses, we put on the servers and they were taken to their monasteries. So there they were schools, they didn't have content. It was a problem to deliver books and all those things. So from NCRT, we collaborated with NCRT. The e-library framework we developed, and all the content from K to 12 that was given to them. Then they started generating content under that project. So means this application development, what we are doing, they are of national importance. So sometimes it happens like currently we are doing the digital census project. The next census is the first census which will be in digital format. So they were looking for people. Some people they must have approached, but sometimes it happens that the senior management is not satisfied with the approach, or it seems it is the commercial angle is more in there. So things root to us because of the faith they have in C-DAC. So that way we are called into these domains also, and these are the personal projects which I have done into multiple domains. Like some were funded by WHO, then Ministry of Environment.
ERP, can you spare to other agency?
These we also offer as a commercial solutions. So it means we charge on a man-month basis. So what will be our development effort? We are not into that commercialization, ki margin and all those things. You don't take just to because our core manpower is funded by ministry, and our projects engineers that we have to sustain basically. So our focus, commercial focus is still there only.
Even we have the iTech program in Holy, some iTech program.
Yeah, so also basically C-DAC Delhi and many other C-DAC centers, the tech program, which is the International Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, is running. And basically under that program, there are foreign officials as well as master trainers who come to C-DAC centers to undergo various, again, customized training programs in the emerging technology programs.
Now, thank you very much. We will now spend a few minutes. What is the interest from Amity? I would like to hear from those people who are interested to bridge this gap. You may not bring everything. You can ruminate and bring it later also. But now I want to hear what exactly. We'll start with Kalpana and then we move on to all the faculty.
For particular opportunity, because I have already collaborated earlier with C-DAC, so I'm very comfortable in working with the whole scenarios. In the mental health field, I felt that VR and assisted, especially virtual reality kind of immersive technology, is for management of various anxiety disorders, phobia, and other thoughts, somatic illnesses is a very good idea. Where we have found in the anxiety disorder also, there's a scientific evidence of finding the results. So I would be interested to work in that in a collaboration where funding is one thing we'll have to look forward to in terms of where to submit what proposal, where to get the funds from. But this is one area. In autistic spectrum disorder, what I see here, it has been done as a communication channel. For ADHD, when parents feel very sabotaged to manage the child, if something can be done for attention span as a solution, that'll be very good, especially for the intervention in the children and adolescent mental health. So these are two areas I felt are good areas to work on.
Thank you, Kalpana. And can you just give it to her? Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon to the esteemed guest. So I'm Dr. Shilpi Sharma. I just want to emphasize that these days we are working hard and towards the mission of quantum computing and cybersecurity, including forensic. So I won't find any slide regarding cybersecurity with forensic. So we are open to work in this domain of quantum computing and cyber forensic. Also, we want to collaborate that you have mentioned the C-DAC certified training, right? So we have the faculties, esteemed faculties are here who can actually collaborate with you in order to complete the sessions if we want, right? Secondly, regarding the training program for the students. So in terms of placement and internship, if we are talking of, if the students is getting some diploma courses, as you mentioned, for 6 weeks and all. So if we are going with that collaboration, it will enhance the capability of the students also in terms of placements and internship. This is the intake from my side. Thank you.
Sujata.
Myself, Sujata Pandey. I have been seeing the slides, and what I found out that there are a lot of product development that is being done by C-DAC. So one of our, I'm director of Amity Innovation and Design Center, and my basic focus is development of products which can be maybe by the students or by the faculty. So it will be very good that if we are able to contribute towards product development, maybe the apps that you were showing or the hardware products as well. So in that area, we will be interested. The other thing is that because I think it is C-DAC Delhi details that you have shown, but C-DAC Noida we were into working with sometime, and we see a lot of activities related to semiconductor and devices as well. So that being my core research area, we would like to be involved in that also. Plus, we are already working with Bhashini division of Mighty, and recently we are working for organizing an hackathon along with Lok Sabha Directorate as well. So it will be implemented in Amity on in the last week of November. So it's about all digitizing the Lok Sabha proceedings, initial Lok Sabha proceedings. We are working on that as well. So our students are good, faculty they are well qualified and are eager to work on various projects along with the scientists that are there in C-DAC. So that's my submission.
Thank you, Dr. Sujata. Can you give it at the back? Then I'll come to Sony. I'll come after I finish. No. Or you want to, Sony, you can.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. K.M. Soni. and the Deputy Dean of Engineering Technology domain. So in ENT domain, we are offering many programs of BTech, MTech, PhD. And in year 2000, somewhere C-DAC started MTech program with the application with IP University. I don't know, it is still running or not. It is running. So, and I'm also heading the PhD department here. So in PhD aspects, we can do many things like joint supervision that can lead to joint collaboration in terms of PhD supervision and when we have MOU with the government organizations agencies, we also give some fee concession to them. So your employees, those who are not having PhD degree, they can earn PhD from MIT University, and one co-guide from your organization may possible, otherwise main guide from here. That is one of the possibility of the collaboration in the terms of PhD. That will lead to joint supervision. So we have joint collaboration with the faculty members. Then when we have joint collaboration with the faculty members, we can apply for joint project or funding. So, and as far as this BTech MTech is concerned, we have 1 semester complete project for MTech and 1 semester complete for dissertation for master students. So they can be given the opportunity to work in your labs. And we have around 6 to 8 weeks summer internship for our undergraduate students for 6 semesters. So we can explore these possibilities. So that will lead to the good collaboration with the faculty to faculty terms. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Soni. Can we just move the mic at the back, computer scene? Viba. Just give it to Viba.
Very good afternoon to. We recently have working closely with Dr. B.K. Murthy. We recently submitted one project in collaboration with the C-DAC Noida. That's on VPN as service. Yes, we have submitted it to MITI, Cybersecurity Division. Currently, we are writing one more project that's on dynamic threat perception using quantum computing. So these are the areas we can explore. That I do not know. At Amity level, I'm writing it with Murthy sir.
Okay. Just so continue this and interact with them. Take their help.
Yes.
It's very good. I want such projects. Joint submission is very important, so that is how the collaboration gets built up.
Right.
Yes.
Very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Sumita Gupta from CSC department. Sir, I would like to work under the AI and ML, basically where we can contribute in any project with our students. For the final year students, if they can collaborate with any training or any project, if they can contribute for that. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Sir, we just want to say like there are so many certifications for the faculties also. We can want that there should be some collaboration like for the training courses for the faculties through which they can get the certifications and all. And also for the training programs and the courses for whether it's online, that's for the students also, where they should be certified from the C-DAC also. That's my inputs. Thank you.
Very good.
Good afternoon, all. I am Dr. Misha Kakkar from SHCSC.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Misha.
Just keep it closer, Mike.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Misha Kakkar from SHCSC. I would like to explore capacity building programs for students as well as for faculty members. Yes, and projects in the domain of AI, ML, and all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Garima, and I'm working in AI domain. So I'm happy to collaborate with you for the data analytics in AI domain as well as on multimodal AI. And we are looking for the options for doing internship and dissertation projects for our students as well as faculty development programs, short-term programs for faculty members also. Thank you.
Very good.
Good afternoon, everyone. I can work on public infrastructure, blockchain, and cybersecurity. And some of the program that you are running, like MTech, and some advanced diplomas are also there. There we can also collaborate for the lecture delivery. Like we can also deliver the lecture on blockchain, cybersecurity, public infrastructure. And even we can also collaborate for the faculty development program, as well as some summer semester courses, like Amity also itself organizing summer school. Similarly, we can also have the idea about, like, during the summer break we can organize workshop for the growth, or for the development of the students, that we can do in collaboration with C-DAC, as well as we can also file the patent as well as the project in collaboration with C-DAC.
Good afternoon, all of you. I'm Dr. Sapna Sinha from AIT, Amity Institute of Information Technology. All my faculty colleagues present here, they have covered almost every point. The major concern from my side is, like, if C-DAC has cutting edge labs, so if our students get chance to use that labs, or faculty can get chance to use that lab, that will be very beneficial for us. So that's it.
Richa, you have not spoken anything. A few words from Richa, then Group Captain Kapil Shukla, who is our Director Outcome. I would request him to say a few words.
Good evening to all esteemed dignitaries and all the faculty members present here. So I'm working in ACTS C-DAC Delhi, looking after the programs which are being run, the diploma programs. So listening to all the faculty members, I think that we have a very broad spectrum, a broad umbrella where all your concerns and we can mutually work together. Especially for the certification programs. So, we are currently in the process of working with several institutes, going for MOUs with them. So, these are the lines we are working with, like designing courses mutually, certification courses for students of third year, especially when they have a break, that is the internship time, so they can spend with us. So as per your SPOC and somebody from your side, we can design as per the requirement. That can be done. We are very much open for faculty development programs mutually done by C-DAC Delhi and Amity if we work together, and especially for research and development activities. So your faculty and students can use our experiential labs also, where they can actually implement their small projects. So we'll be very happy that they come here, they mutually they can work here with us, and they will get the mentorship of our scientists who are working there, and they can see also experience and also try to implement their all small ideas which they have. So that would be a very nice experiential learning experience for students, going beyond their theoretical concepts, just learning by what is known. They can actually do it and learn it. So while the process which we have right now, we have set up a process for MOUs and how we go about it. It is majorly collaborating on all dimensions, student, faculty, research and development, and trying to have a mutually beneficial outcome for both of us. So that's all from my side. I am basically into education and training, working with Shri Apurv Kohli sir. So I'm looking after the diploma courses which are being run in Delhi, looking after students and their concerns throughout from the. And so we have two major programs at Delhi, 6 months in advance computing as well as in big data analytics. So your alumni, I know Amity is placing their students very well, but then again, sometimes some students of different streams want to again come back to the IT spectrum. So again, they can also have a real feel of, and they can get a very nice course, 6 months program we have, and we give placement assistance also. It's a very traditional, old, and very successful program we have. So that's all from my side. Looking forward to have a very joint and nice and effective collaboration, so we all can work together. So
Let's give a big clap to Richa ji.
thank you.
Okay, the Group Captain Kapil Shukla, then I would request Dr. Neeraj Sharma. Yeah, okay, right.
Good afternoon. Actually, I have been given the unique task by the founder president of seeing that all these meetings and all we come out with some success.
Just to introduce himself, he was a flyer group captain in the Air Force. Then after superannuation, he was in Prime Minister's office, PMO for some time. And then subsequently he has joined here as the Director Outcome. There is a separate Directorate of Outcome to see like what you have come now. What is the outcome, and not only today, sustainable outcome. What will come out subsequently, he keeps monitoring. Over to you.
We try to do this stuff so that we can take it forward. First of all, I must thank Dr. Murthy for getting you here. And I thank you for sparing your time and coming at a beautiful presentation. excellent work you are doing. When I was in PMO, that time also we used to look forward to a lot of work. Now you told what you are doing. What I understand from your presentations, there are four major fields in which you would like us to join you. One is the National Supercomputing Mission. Secondly, you said National Semiconductor Mission. Then the Behavior Lab to assess the anxiety of students, and then ethical hacking for the National Census Project. So, yeah, so we would look forward to working on these with you. Also, I have noted the points you also, whatever our faculty have said, and on that, on mutual things, we can work together. You also said that you are open to MOU with Amity. We are grateful for you for considering that. You have been having those with IITs a lot. So we look forward to, you said you would be able to give us the khaka for that, how to go about it. We look forward to that. Thank you so much.
Dr. Murthy?
Actually, our Amity faculty members have been interacting with various C-DAC centers. I have connected late Dr. Tinku Basu to C-DAC Kolkata for the troponin I device and other things. We have submitted proposals. So similarly, Dr. Vibha Nahara connected. And Ashish Mani and other we are connected to C-DAC Pune for quantum computing and quantum communication, and we are submitted to ADB, Army Development Bureau. So similarly, Kalpana Srivastava is C-DAC Bangalore, and so we are connected to various people. And C-DAC Hyderabad also, the people have done delivered a talk on quantum simulator. So and then we are connected to C-DAC Bangalore also. So now, even though informally we are connecting to each of the people, maybe because of my connection or with their own connection with the faculty members, and many of the C-DAC faculty, C-DAC employees of C-DAC Noida, they have done master's degree here from here only, and many of them. So I know, you know, also those people. So I mean, we let us make it as a little bit of a formal arrangement of making this collaboration. Some of your employees can join here as a PhD program. We can have joint program. Some of your engineers can also be co-supervisors for some of the student research scholars that KM Sony can take it. And we can offer PhD to some PhD programs to some of your faculty members. That is one thing. And some of those people who have joined the fresh scientists and other thing, they can do part-time MTech program here. We can think of working a separate program for them. So these are various and joint R&D proposals we can submit to various funding agencies that we can do it. The advantage with having C-DAC with us is we will do the research part. The design and development part, they can take it and then deployment at the first level. That is their forte. And our forte is that doing the research and publications. So that is much better. And this is a win-win situation for both of us. So we can take it. And the MOU will go through the details of MOU and our comments will communicate if any changes are required, some minor changes. Anyway, it was legally vetted by your legal team. Same thing that we have to do it and we can take it forward. And they are conducting a national supercomputing conference in Bangalore during 9th to 12th. So they are inviting some of the faculty members who can visit there and then participate in that also as well, so that we can think of and work out.
Now, may I now request Dr. Arvind Kumar to reflect and his team that how you feel now you had the aspirations, the desire of our people. How would you like to respond that? How do we move about further now?
Thank you, sir. After getting feedback from the faculty members on our presentation and whatever deliberation we could go through, I think on the whole, we will be able to meet the aspirations and expectations of the faculty members, starting from the PhD, BTech, MTech program, one semester program, co-guide, joint supervision. I think we can do training program on AI, ML, data analytics for students, for faculty development program. I think these are the things very much possible. One of the ma'am asked for public infrastructure, blockchain. CS, national blockchain framework has been developed by one of the C-DAC, Hyderabad, and that is being used as a platform for various blockchain applications. So that can be another set of engagement can be set up. Then summer course suggested, yes, that is very much possible. We were ourselves thinking when we are interacting with other institutions, where we have to keep that slot open for academics, because that time the students are free and they can do some additional courses. The courses which Richa madam brought out about our two programs, I think you, some of you must be aware that they are the really very good program from the job point of view. I mean, anybody completing that 6 months program, they get very good job in the very big institutions. You must have seen the interview of that Grow owner, that he said, I am from C-DAC, this ACT program. He himself brought out. So this program has got very high value in the market. So not this MIT, but other institutions, their students do this 6 month program and they become uh, ready for the job. That is the kind of program, more of hands-on basic understanding. And some of the students not from the basically from the computer science side, but they want to understand the subject, that is also a option available. Semiconductor, somebody said semiconductor. I hope you are in touch with our chip center. Not Aarti Noor, chip center is in Bangalore. You got access to tools with all the licenses. Yeah, and they will give you regular training program by all the three: Cadence, Synopsys, and other. So you will get regular feed. I mean, this is what no cost basis. You can get connected to them. Then definitely Bhashni you told, and today only I was talking when I was talking to Dr. Murthy in the morning. I was sitting with them. They offered hackathon, but you said you have already done it. You are already working with them. They offered a hackathon can be done, and you can also be impaneled with them. You just go through the details. You can be one of the impaneled university with Bhashini as the group. That can also be done. I am requesting for a visit of select faculty. They can visit and see the facilities. I think that's another thing. Again, now we are part of various. What is different in C-DAC from academics or maybe from any of the private? We are developing certain projects. Your students, while being there for internship or maybe for the 6 month program, they can have an hands-on experience on how things are really done, which goes into the market or goes for deployment in the operation mode. So that is the kind of exposure which is the most important for a student before moving into the market. So that is a thing which we will be able to provide, whether it is a smart city laboratory or we have got, or maybe the PCI lab and all. And ma'am, this mental health and anxiety you brought out, ADHD, this kind of project. This our one of the scientists is working in this domain, and you can have one-to-one meeting with them, understand what they're doing. But she is also part of various projects in the country with AIMS, with NIMHANS, and what all the institutions are there. Recently, the kiosk which Jitendra Singh ji was talking about, that was basically regarding that suicide cases. IIT Kharagpur professor was interested to develop that, and then our ministry had a thought, why not for all educational institutions? But because this kind of that was something like assessing the students over a periodic time and looking at their mental health, then giving him some kind of, I don't know what kind of solution is being given, that I don't know. So yeah. So they are working. And then another thing is reading the mind of the hackers or maybe the fraudster which is in the cyberspace, and that is a forensic project they are doing. So such kind of projects also, same thing is being applied there. That's the way. I mean, the kind of exposure they have got. X का बता दिया, CS, forensic, CS, we can work on this area. So if we see in nutshell, it's internship of the students, third year, fourth year, some projects, training of student, training of faculty, and again hands-on experience, live projects, as I said, joint R&D projects. Some of them he has already started because he is part of us only from MIT, and he knows how to move into this domain of giving joint projects. Joint project is something good because I have seen not only the central government, state government also gives a lot of projects, and wherein I'll tell you very frankly, government funding is very much easier for a government institution to fund. The moment there is a private institution, there is sometime an issue they don't give. I remember when I was heading the R&D cybersecurity, there were two professors from this institute. I'm forgetting the name. It was, I think, way back 10 years back. So I requested them to join with, I think this Hamdard or some university. I don't know whether madam is here or not. I don't know. So it is difficult to give to the private sector. But now you must have seen the last 15 days, Prime Minister announced that RDI. RDI is basically the funding to the private sector. And that's the kind, and there's an arrangement to checks and balances are there. So this is a very difficult area to fund in this thing, but now things have started. There are institutions who are registered as NGOs or a society. They are being funded by the government under the Planning Commission Niti Aayog. One thing I would like to stress that we will be offering this trainings on HPC, high precision computing. There is a basic course on cyber security, HPC plus CS plus AI plus quantum. We are offering these courses for 1 month, 2 months. There is a 6-month course also. 6-month course, we will be informing you that is being centrally collected people and SC, ST, women, they are being paid while doing the course. So students should be encouraged to apply and so that they can be exposed to that course, and that certificate has got a value in the market. The most important is what sells in the market, we should be able to generate that for the student. We are facilitating him getting a job in the market. That is one of the objective of what we want to do.
And
So
even general category students can join the course. It's ACC Advanced Certificate Course in High Performance Computing. ACC-HPC. There's a website also.
वो आपको बता देंगे, आपको अब next time हम आपको inform करेंगे जब, so that you can tell your students to join. But we have also offer two months course, 1 month course. It's a hourly basis. It's not like full-time engagement. So they can do on 2 days. It can be in hybrid mode. It can be in online, offline mode. And we have a supercomputer in our Delhi center. We would like students to have hands-on experience working over there. We want them to visit once and maybe they can get an access and they do some small project over there. So that is one offering we are giving. And Dr. Murthy is from C-DAC, from MIT, from our side. I think to start with, let's do it at no cost basis. Okay, other things we can work out. At least for HPC, we can start as one of the programs. And even the faculty, if they want to do some small research simulation work, they want to use our system, they are welcome to use their projects in our system. So that is also possible. That's another thing. Then I think we can do some joint programs, some seminars, some conferences we can do jointly. If we are able to have a better understanding, joint publications, something like that. I think there is a whole proposal which I was trying to collect from all the feedbacks, and this is the summary which I made. Anything anybody can add, but I think MOU is based on that. All of you can look at the MOU. You can add or subtract anything. Although it is a very high level, I think specific things can always be worked out through a one-to-one assignment basis. It is a higher level intent. It is not a binding. There is no financial commitment. Nothing of that sort. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much for
one request from me. One request from me on behalf of our faculty. So now I think the exams are going on. Maybe relatively next month onwards they are relatively free. At least for 3 or 4 days, if our faculty can be given an exposure to work on your systems, HPC systems or something, that would be much better. Because many of the faculty members, they are teaching these subjects. I mean, really critical programs hands-on.
Doing HPC based programming, they are doing it. They just want to use it, or they need some kind of classes before that. दोनों कर सकते हैं. आप जैसा कहेंगे वैसा कर दें. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है इसके अंदर. हाँ, ऐसा नहीं. आप आइए 2-4 दिन आइए हमारे. Let's work out a mutually available slot. Because अभी जैसे हम लोगों का वो चल रहा है, RGI का बहुत बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है. रोज every day there is a meeting from अमित शाह जी. Because वो सेंसस का प्रोजेक्ट है, उसमें जो भी बनाओगे गाली पड़ेगी, जो भी बनाओ गलती निकलेगी उसके अंदर. So it is very sensitive project. तो उसमें काफी टाइम लगता है. बट मूर्ति जी एक जॉइंटली वर्कआउट कर लेते हैं उसके अंदर. इनिशियली वहां से फिर बाद में आप रिमोट एक्सेस ले लीजिए, आप उसमें करिए, so that you don't waste your time. Work on Saturday, Sunday. Yes, 4 days today now. Okay, no issues. जैसा आप कहेंगे, ठीक है. Very open as of now.
So let me just only take 2 more minutes and conclude. First of all, let us thank the C-DAC team for this wonderful interaction which we had. Let's give a big clap. So I'm very happy. Already the collaborations are on. Now it is only how do we expand, deepen the relationship with C-DAC. Your presence here will actually open up those kind of the opportunities which you have presented, and the way our faculties responded to your opportunities. And I'm sure, I'm very confident that this will lead to collaboration, much stronger collaboration. Again, thanks to Dr. Murthy. Now, I would request you to make the specific recommendation. What are the decisions, broad decisions we arrived at, so that there is also a process owner. If it is mental health, let her own that, and then she is accountable for bringing the outcome from this, and so that group Kapil Shukla can follow it up with her. Similarly, from the computer science and engineering, CSE, you already have submitted collaborative projects. So now we want more. We want more. Similarly, from the IT and also every sector, and Sujata design and others, the robotics and drones, everywhere where you can look at the application. Yeah, so I think you can make the specific proceedings and the action points, and with process owners and maybe timeline, so that you review. You can review, Murthy can review once again after about 2 months, give them 2 months time. After you have compiled everything, give them some reaction time. So you can come out with what you have done. So we will review after about 2 months from APSIA, and so that there will be a pressure on the system for the collaboration. Initial stages, this kind of pressure is required to see the outcome, sustainable outcome. So with this, once again, thank you very much. Thanks to APSIA and the SNT Warrior and Dr. Murthy to organize this very important event. Thank you so much. Just stay on for a minute for the felicitation.
We request senior members of ASTF and FSTR to felicitate our guest, Dr. Jitendra Singh, sir. Now Arvind Kumar, sir. Arvind Kumar, sir. Apurv Kohli, sir. Anurag Rajput, sir. Richa Chaudhary, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. We'll take a group of here.